You're taking a break from alcohol. It's day 3. Let's talk more about triggers. A trigger is anything that activates a learned response in your brain. Your brain sort of says, this is the time we normally do this thing. Because we're one big prediction machine, we love familiarity, remember? They can be internal, sort of like a feeling. Stressed, bored, anxious, lonely. They can be physical, tired, hungry, overstimulated. Or it could be a thought, I need this, I want this. They can be external as well, so like places, driving past your regular shop. A certain time of the day, so evening when the kids have gone to bed. They could be related to your routine, so when you're cooking, for example. In my case, it was when I'd finished work, when the laptop closed. Or it could be people and situations, so maybe being with people or even being alone. Triggers come in all shapes and sizes, and they're always unique to you. The trigger itself doesn't cause the drinking. The trigger sets the habit off. Your brain has learned, you've trained it to learn that when things happen, when certain things happen, you know that you'll feel better if you pour yourself a drink. When this happens, we normally do that. When I'm feeling a bit stressed, I normally pour a glass of wine. You've trained yourself inadvertently over the years that this is what you do. Good times, have a drink. Bad times, have a drink. You get the drill. Triggers can feel so powerful and they're very personal to you. They're very, very powerful. But it is literally a prediction that's going on in your brain. But let's say for the purposes of what we're doing, triggers aren't the problem, they're information, they're valuable. So I want you to use today to really think about your triggers, and I want you to be aware of them. Awareness is key here. When they show up, I want you to ask yourself, what is this trigger? Like, is it physical? Am I tired? Am I overstimulated? Is it emotional? Am I lonely? Am I anxious? Etc. Is it situational? Is it a certain place or a certain room? Or is it in here? I want this, I just need one. We're not fixing anything right now, we're just naming it. We're just becoming aware. When you give a trigger a name, then you can create a bit of distance. So I'd be like, oh, I know what this is. This is my laptop, my end of day working trigger. I know what this is, I recognise it. Most people, myself included, before I quit, we think alcohol itself is the trigger. It's not. Alcohol is the response that we've trained ourselves to do. When we start looking at things like this, we can start to maybe ask ourselves, what is it that we're really looking for? What we're looking to soothe, maybe? What our body and brain is really after? Maybe a bit of peace. Understanding what it is that you might actually be after. Just a little moment of me time, or just a breath of fresh air, or just an hour to relax, whatever it is, it's very, very powerful and it's very calming. And calming is what we need when we're feeling jittery and a bit discombobulated. So this awareness really, really matters. It's time to start thinking about your triggers. What makes you want to open the wine? Because up until now, you might have been doing it very automatically. I know I did. This is the work. This is the way you can start identifying your weak spots, if you like, in your day. And you can start thinking about how you can respond differently. Now today, day 3, is another day of rinse and repeat from day 1. Get into bedtime without drinking. Trigger, routine, reward. Keep yourself stupidly busy. Just distract that pattern. And also remember, you're getting to do this. This is a choice, not a punishment. All of this is adding awareness. So we're keeping it simple. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. This is all about building the steps where you get into more to a stage where alcohol becomes less relevant. But you've got to go through these early days. The mindset shift I'd really like you to think about today is about your triggers. A trigger is just a signal. I don't have to obey it. It's just a thought. I don't have to use it as an instruction. And a journal prompt for today. What sort of trigger showed up today? And what did I really need in that moment? Simple answers, no judgment. This is A Little Break with Bridge. I'm Brigitte. If we haven't met, I'm well over 5 years alcohol free, and I'm doing this series to help people just take 1 week off, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever works for you. It's all built around positive psychology and mindset work, and it's all about getting you to a stage where alcohol is less and less relevant in your life. That's why there's things like mindset shifts and journal prompts. This is how I escaped my long drinking career. These early days will feel repetitive. This week is all about understanding our triggers, our routines, our habits, and getting to bed every day without drinking, keeping yourself super busy, planning your time with precision. But I really want you to hear this as well. If you've got this far, you might be feeling a bit crap right now because it's day 3. You've probably still got alcohol in your system. That'll come out in the next sort of 24 to 48 hours. You might be tired, you might be irritable, you might be crabby. You know, it's mild withdrawal and it's just like a bad, longer hangover. Don't worry about that. You know, you'll be fine, and it's okay to feel uncomfortable. You're doing great. Day 3 is often when people start thinking, well, you know, this isn't working. I feel shit, and it's okay. It is working. You've got to show up every single day and get to bedtime without drinking for these early weeks. That's normal to feel like that. If you're late to the party, I've saved these videos. Take a break with Bridge, showing up down the side with whatever day. They're all in a collection in my profile. Join whenever you want, and you've got this.